Merrick. He is a prop master and founder and chief instructor of Prop Gun Safety LLC. Dutch, appreciate you joining us this morning. Just hearing, Gloria's reporting. I mean, industry professionals have said that it's the armorer and the assistant director who has the responsibility to ensure that the prop gun is safe before they are used. Baldwin has been charged. What's your reaction to that, knowing the industry's standards and practices?
Well, it shocked all of us armorers when we heard the story as it unfolded, as the investigation exposed what happened on this show. All of the normal rules and processes seems to have been sidestepped to some degree. And there was a chain of events that in the class that I teach, we outline about 30 things at least that contributed to this happening. And basic procedures were not handled. So it wasn't a surprise that somebody was charged. It's a surprise that more people aren't charged, actually. There were so many failings that led up to this because what we do, the way we do it in Hollywood, is inherently safe.
Okay, so then walk us through that, because we keep hearing about the armor and the assistant director who also are facing criminal liability. What other checks and balances should have been done, and by whom?
Well, first and foremost, the producers had an environment that seemed to be chaotic. They had people working extremely long hours, 14-hour shoot days, which means you're probably in there for an hour prepping in the morning and an hour wrapping. And a lot of these people most of them lived an hour away. So they're getting 4 or 5 hours of sleep a day. The conditions were so bad that the camera department walked off that very morning. The biggest smoking gun, if you will, is where did all this live ammunition come from? The investigators turned up more than 25 live cartridges scattered in different places on the set, on working carts, one even in Baldwin's own bandolier. He was wearing live ammo on his person and didn't know it. The recipe for disaster was set long before this accident happened.
The DA in this case, we heard her saying, look, there's a lot of people who are responsible, but also the actor should have double checked this prop gun, even if, Alec Baldwin was told, I think the gun was handed to him by David Halls, who was the assistant director in Rust, who said that the gun was cold and safe. So should Alec Baldwin have double checked?
Well, there's a few things to unpack here. First of all, you mentioned Dave Halls, the first AD, who never should have inserted himself in the process between the armorer and the actor. We consider that a sacred relationship. An armorer hands a gun directly to an actor, and the actor should only accept a gun from the armorer, and that's under the supervision of the first AD. They can observe it, but why Dave Halls was there in the first place shouldn't have ever happened. So ultimately, the actor is holding the gun. So if something goes wrong in the middle of a scene, for example, it's their finger on the trigger and it's their final decision. But the steps that led up to this actor who's done this for 35 or 40 years, putting his trust in the crew around him to hand him something that's safe. And when they tell him it's safe, it is. It turns out it wasn't. It had a live round in it. That's never happened in the history of Hollywood, having a live round put in an actor's hand like that.
Yeah, it raises so many questions. I mean, how did this even happen that a live round was there on set? So you heard that a source tells CNN that Alec Baldwin intends to finish the movie Rust. In terms of moving forward, do you feel like at least the industry has changed its standards and practices, or I guess strengthen certain protocols?
Yeah, there's definitely more scrutiny on our department, the armor department, when we handle the guns. Armorers work under a prop master. We can all do the guns. We're all qualified to do that. I work regularly on the show SEAL Team on Paramount Plus, and over the last 6 seasons, we've fired more than 1.5 million blank rounds without an injury. And that's just one TV show. There's tens of millions of rounds fired. And we've been doing this for 100 years. What we do is inherently safe. The challenge is when you get on a show like that, where you've got brand new rank amateurs who are cutting corners, there's not enough time, and they missed a beat.
Dutch Merrick, a really interesting conversation. Appreciate your time this morning. Thank you.
Thank you.